Hello my darlings, and welcome to my channel, Dat Crafty Gamer, where I combine crafting and gaming all in one channel. If you're new to the channel, I am Heather, or you can call me Dat. My gaming community tends to call me Dat. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you do decide to subscribe, please consider following me on my other social media, and those links are provided in the description. I did recently just combine my two channels so that I could just focus on one channel instead of having two separate channels to manage. So on this channel I do DIYs, mostly home decor, and I also do other things like crochet, and I like doing needle felting. I'm fairly new to both needle felting. Crochet, I've done it a little while, but I'm not that great at it. And I also do gaming. If anyone is interested in checking out the gaming part of the channel, I do my live streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are a crafty person and you just want to stop by a stream sometime, you're welcome to do that. We can talk crafts or we can talk gaming. It doesn't matter to me. I would even be willing, if the community asked me to live stream a craft sometime. I have no problem doing that either. So anyway, with that said, in today's video we will be basically converting some of my Christmas decor into winter decor rather than going out and buying winter decor. I don't usually decorate for winter, but I've been inspired by some of the other DIY channels that I've been watching to decorate for the winter holiday. And I did just recently put up a winter wreath. I actually have two winter wreaths that I made, and I could provide links to those in the description below, and they'll probably pop up at the top of the screen as well. But in today's video, like I said, we're just going to be converting some of my already used Christmas decor into more of winter decor so that I can keep my house decorated throughout the winter. So if you'd like to see how I do that, please stand by and we'll get started on that in just a moment. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the video, and let's get started. Okay, so for this section we are actually going to take this old burlap off and use these old booties to cover the base of the trees. We've had these trees, I don't know, it's been a long time actually, and the base of these are actually covered with concrete, or are made of concrete, and I was just emptying off little pieces that have chipped off of it, and the concrete is covered with plastic, so I'm just going to leave the plastic on as when I put the booties on there. So here we're going to cut up the booty. Now each of these booties has like a hole in the heel, so I'm like, I could just throw those away, and then I was like, no, you know what, I'm going to use them and convert them for the trees. And basically I have to cut out this inner liner because the booty didn't really want to stretch over that big concrete block on the bottom, on the base of the tree. So we're going to cut that out, and then I will show you guys how that looks once I get that on there. And then the inner layer there, you will see here in a few minutes that I do cut the inner layer up and actually make a little tie for this. Now I don't show it here, but I am going to show you how it looks, and I didn't hot glue it yet, but I do that later, and I actually do that off camera, so it's not a big deal, but that looks way better. I love it. And now this is the inner layer. We're just going to cut like a short piece off here, well, long enough to tie around that to keep it bunched up at the top, and I'll show you what that looks like probably more towards the end once everything's done. But yeah, there it was. Looks super cute. And now we're just going to get ready to, I've decided how I'm going to winterize this is just put actually paint the berries. So I have a ivory colored paint that I will be using for this, and it is a Waverly, I believe it's a chalk paint, but yeah, I'm just showing you there that all the berries on here are going to be an ivory color. and that is the Waverly. I don't ever get that directly in the camera for whatever reason. I don't know why, but we're going to paint the berries, and we probably will do a time lapse for that because I believe this portion of the video actually took me like maybe 40 minutes to complete painting all the berries. I know a lot of people might have thought, you know, that's just too tedious. I wouldn't do that, but I didn't mind. I have all the time in the world. I left my job to focus on homeschooling my son and this YouTube channel. So yeah, I have all sorts of time to make crafts and whatnot. Like my husband, you know, was asking me, you know, hey, so you want to go to Roanoke sometime, you know, over the summer or just sometime this year to maybe look at some houses in the area, because we're thinking about retiring in that area, like the Lake Norman area, to be not Lake Norman, that was in North Carolina, but Smith Mountain Lake. We thought it might be nice to live out in that area, because when we retire we'd like to be like near a lake community and, you know, just hiking trails. So yeah, I'm gonna do a time lapse on this part because it's just, like I said, it took me probably like 40 minutes to paint the berries, and I do get the camera out of view sometimes. I apologize for that, or not the camera, but the project out of view, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a thing that happens sometimes. I might actually just somehow figure out how to set up my Canon Rebel T7 camera and use that to do my recordings, because I don't know, maybe it would just be clearer. Not that this isn't clear, I don't know. What do you guys think? Does this webcam do a decent job? I mean, I feel like it's not horrible, and when I do upload the videos, it actually does, you know, show up decent on the YouTube channel. So I wasn't sure if it was as clear as I'd like it to be. The webcam I'm using is called the C310, I believe. Yeah, and I've always used that one as my craft cam, and then my webcam that I use for like me, like if I'm in the picture, is my C920 is the one I use for like vlogs or anytime I add me in the picture, like in my live streams and whatnot. So but anyway, yep, we will do our little time lapse here. I'll probably just let y'all watch this. There should be music playing, and I will be back with you in just a moment. I have to say, this is actually looking really, really cute. And I don't know, I was thinking about maybe adding some bows to it. If I can find like an ivory or cream colored yarn that I have. If I have any, that's what I'm gonna check that out, see if I have any yarn or cream colored yarn, or even an ivory. I don't think white would work. I mean, it probably would, because I mean the berries probably look white to you guys on the camera, but they're actually, it's an ivory color, so it's not like a pure white, but they do match the desk pretty good. So, and I didn't do multiple coats of paint on this. I really didn't find it necessary. And now I'm just going through and brushing a little bit of paint over the bristles to make it look like snow. And I probably, if I do put yarn bows on here, I don't know if I'll have that recorded or not. I guess you guys will see as we progress through the video. But yeah, if I don't, then at least I'll, you know, try to post a picture of them at least with the bows if I can find any. But like I said, I don't know if I have any, so I have to look into that, see if I have that color yarn, because I don't really want them white. Because I actually have little tiny white bows I could put on here, but I didn't really want to do that. If I could find a cream color or ivory, I'd rather do that. So, and there we go. And I'm not going to do both trees on camera for you guys, because I'm doing the same thing to both. But we're going to slow the video down. I'm going to show you. Look how cute. Oh my goodness, such an improvement. to what the other was, and I should actually have a picture, you know, of the two together, you know, letting you guys see the before and after this clip here. So, but yeah, there you go. There's the base. I think at this point I'd already hot glued them down, like I told you guys I would do. But yeah, I think it looks great. And now in this section, I'm basically going to convert this garland on our banister into more of a wintry look as well. And what I did is I bought some flowers that were actually on clearance for the decorating of the banister and my fireplace mantle. Unfortunately, you know, it was kind of a last minute thing that I decided, you know, I'm just gonna convert the banister garland and the fireplace garland into a winter garland. So when I went out and bought the flowers, I didn't have that in mind that I was gonna, you know, do this. But when I got home, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna put these on the fireplace mantle and on the banister, the stair banister. And I'm glad I did. I mean, it looks really cute. Now, if I'd known I was going to do this, I would have actually put flowers on both sides of this banister here. But it's fine. It looks beautiful as it is. And these were on clearance. I think I got them at Walmart. I think that's where I got them at. And I think when I went in there, stuff was like 70% off, maybe even more. But they were very inexpensive. So, and they are two different flowers. Like the one on at the end of the banister is a little different than the ones there in the center, because I wasn't able to get that many of all of the same, but they looked really good together, so it didn't matter. There we go. How cute is that? And next we are going to go over to the fireplace mantle. And I'm putting this greenery in here. I use this on my winter wreath that is hanging above the fireplace there. And at the end here, I do kind of show you guys all these things together. Well, the mantle and the wreath above it. And it looks so good. So I just cut this greenery, which was, you know, sprayed to look like it had snow. I just hot gluing those in there. And then I had these berries. Now, a lot of this stuff I bought just to put on wreaths and stuff. And then I'm like, you know what? I had leftovers, or I didn't use them the way I had planned. So I thought I'll just put them here. And these were also in the floral section, these little balls. But I think they're just supposed to be like a big, giant white berry or something. And then we put that one there. And then for whatever reason, I did a separate clip of adding the other two flowers to this. And again, if I had more flowers, I might have went further on this garland with the flowers. I might have put it all over. But unfortunately, I only had, I want to say, let's see, how many were on over on the fireplace? on the banister. There's, what, like 5 over there? Yes, I think I only had like 8 of these flowers all together. And this one, I accidentally curled the leaf down in there. I'm glad I caught that, because that wouldn't have looked as nice if I hadn't seen that. And I don't know if I got them placed exactly the way I wanted, but I did want them centered on the fireplace just below the wreath. So I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. And honestly, I probably won't do any other winterizing, winter decor. This is probably going to be it for me. I mean, if I come up with something else, I might add it, because I mean, we still have what, February and part of March before winter is over. And now I'm using my Rebel T7 camera, but I've been using it for these projects anyway, but I'm learning how to use it, so bear with me if, you know, this section is a little weird. But yeah, I'm learning to zoom in and out. I want to learn how to do everything manually, because the camera is set up that it can do everything automatically, but you could do so much better if you set use manual settings and all that. So, but there we go. I think that all looks beautiful together. I'm going to zoom in on the wreath and the flowers, and there you go. Beautiful. Okay, my darlings, so that concludes today's video. If you enjoyed seeing how I actually converted these Christmas decorations into winter decorations, please don't forget to comment and let me know what you think of how I changed them, you know, if you liked them, if there's anything you would do different, and also share if you think anyone else would like to see how I convert these decor into winter decor. And yeah, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video and hope to catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.